good, everybody? It's your boy J Rock over here at J Rock Fitness, and as you can see from the title of the video, all right, I'm 6 months into my TRT journey, all right, and just some things that I had to get used to that I never thought I would get used to. Um, there's been some situations to where I became serious that I never thought would be serious. So yeah, let's get into it. It's gonna be a long video just to give you a heads up. So yeah, let's get into it. Number one, I want to talk about my low days. I've had quite a few low days, just part of the journey in these 6 months, and I've had some very low days. But let's talk about just the regular low days first, because they were weird. Okay, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, consistent with my shots, but on those days, I still felt kind of fatigued, kind of like crap. All right, and I had to push through it. Um, but it's very weird how those days come about. Like I just said, I was very consistent with my shots. Everything was normal. It was just happened to be a low day. I just personally feel like maybe some days my body doesn't quite absorb. My body doesn't absorb the testosterone properly. I don't know. It's very weird how those days come about and how they came about. But I say come about because there's going to be more. I'm going to be doing this until the day I say fuck it. I don't want to do it anymore. So I know there's going to be more down the line, down the road from now. All right. So yeah, those days are pretty weird. Like I said, I've done everything normal, but it just feels like maybe my body doesn't absorb it properly for that day. I don't know. Weird. On my very low days, I had to push through it. All right. On my very low days, I felt very fatigued, very tired, very irritable. And it's funny because my super high days, low testosterone is almost exactly the same as high testosterone. Let's just say that. You're very irritable with low testosterone. You're very irritable when you have too high testosterone. It's like basically the same thing, except a few differences that really change it for you. All right. All right. So, yeah, I have had a few super low days to where I was extremely tired. I didn't even want to get out of bed, but I've had to push through it, and you got to push through it. On those days, I didn't quite get the right amount of sleep. All right, it happens. I work. I got two kids. Life goes on. You know, that's life for you. Okay. All right. So yeah, I've had a few days where I had some bad sleep, and even though I took my shot, I still felt like complete dog shit. All right. So yeah, and then I've had some days to where even though I didn't get any sleep, all right, and I took my shot, I felt amazing. So that's what I mean, man. It's very tricky. It's been very crazy these past 6 months, and that's just what it is. All right, it is what the fuck it is. So yeah, I've had some low days, regular low days. I've had some very low days. The reality is you got to push through it, and I just pushed through it. All right. So let's talk about my super high days. Okay, on my super high days, okay, I've had to watch. I've been getting very aggressive on my super high days. Now I'm able to control myself because I have control. Most people in this world do not have control of themselves. Okay, but I have control of myself. All right, and I catch it. All right, I feel myself getting a little more angry than I normally am for that day, and I catch it and I nip that shit in the butt. All right, but yeah, on the super high days, I feel extra aggressive. I'm already, like I said before, I'm already an aggressive person. All right, I got that dog in me. All right, it's just what it is. Again, that's one of the reasons why I play football. All right, so I'm already naturally aggressive. So the extra aggressiveness, I really got to pay attention to and nip that shit in the butt because I'm gonna end up doing some shit that I shouldn't be doing, and that's what it is. All right, the mental aspect of being on TRT is definitely a challenge. It's definitely a challenge. Navigating those low days, navigating those high days, navigating those super high days. All right, yeah. The mental challenge of it is something I did not think it would be so damn challenging, but it is what it is. That's what it is. All right. So yeah, that's one of the things I wasn't expecting is the mental challenge of it to be so difficult. All right, but this is a journey. And again, y'all, I'm 6 months in and I have a long way to go. So, yeah, mentally challenging, For sure it is. What else I want to talk about? Oh, the hair, man. The hair. The amount of hair I grow on my arms, my armpits, my back, my chest. My chest is a little shaved up, so yeah. My chest. Oh man, I was not prepared for this. All right, was not prepared at all. The amount of hair I grow is crazy, and I'm already a naturally hairy guy, but god damn, man. And on the flip side of that, me being bald, okay, I was not prepared for either. I'm trying to get used to it, all right, but I don't think I'm ever going to get used to it, all right. I got the baldy. It's cold right now. My head is freezing, okay. I, I hate it. All right, so at some point here, I might try to grow my hair again because it makes no sense for me not to have hair. Anyways, but that's a whole different story. All right, but 3 months into this journey of mine, yeah, the hair in my front started really just the hair I was growing just poof fell out, and that was it. I was like, damn, man. So yeah, that's why I got the baldy now. So yeah, another thing I wasn't prepared for that kind of sucks for me because I have no gene pool to be bald. I'm just gonna say that like that. Nowhere in my family is anybody bald for no damn reason. So yeah, okay, makes no sense for me. Anyways, yeah, then me. Let's talk about getting used to needles. Okay, so like I said before, when I first started, I never thought ever that I would be able to do this because I hate needles. But here I am. The flip side of it is I kind of enjoy it now. Now I'm like, oh, it's needle day. As terrible as it sounds, I sound like a goddamn addict, but that's like what triggers my brain now. All right, I went from oh goddamn, I hate fucking needles to oh shit, it's time for a needle shot today. Yay! I mean, that's really what happens now, and that's really the association my brain puts with it now. Is oh yeah, time for that needle. Yes, it's like the soreness from when I it's like the soreness I get from training. Okay, it's like that same kind of pain for me now when it comes to injecting myself. It's like, oh, this is a good kind of pain. This is something good for me. That's just where we're at now. Something I never thought would happen has happened. I have gotten so used to needles that I actually enjoy. I enjoy the little pinch I get from the needle. That's where we're at. That's it, peeps. That's it. I've had some extremely low days. I've had some extremely high days. Most of the time, I'm pretty even kill, though. I'm nothing crazy. But on those days, I've had to push through it. Okay, on those super high days, also, I feel so energetic that I'm just doing so much shit to where when the day is over, my body is so sore because I felt so good that I did so much shit. So super high days are cool, okay, but at the same time, they're bad, like I said, because I'm extra aggressive. There's times I've gotten angry and I had to nip that shit in the bud before I do some shit that I'm going to regret. And that's the mental battle of being on TRT, peeps. Mental battle of it, all right? You got to pick your poison. Not TRT, fatigue, don't want to do shit with your life, no motivation, okay? On TRT, it might be some super high days. You're getting pissed off. You want to fuck some shit up. It's just what it is, all right? Like I said, the mental aspect of it is something I never thought would be such a challenge, but it is, and it's going to continue to be. But one of the most important things I want to talk about is the last thing I'm going to talk about, peeps. All right, I know this video is getting long. All right, during these past 6 months for me is the hydration. I never thought the hydration part of it would be a struggle for me, but it really has been. All right, I work out a lot, so I thought I was getting enough water in my body. All right, but turns out I was not. Okay, I've had 2 times to where I must have been slightly dehydrated. Okay, just recently my RBC had shot through the roof. Okay, because I guess I wasn't hydrated enough. Okay, so I gotta pay attention how much water I'm drinking. Now it's become a goddamn science for me. I'm fucking how much water did I drink today? How much water did I drink today? How much water did I drink today? Like that's what it's become for me. It's exhausting. So staying hydrated, I never thought would be such a big problem for me, but it really is. So yeah, very exhausting the hydration part of it, but it is what it is. I gotta make sure I'm hydrated. It will fuck up your blood work, peeps. Okay, it has fucked up mine. Excuse my language, but being real, not being hydrated enough has fucked up my blood work. And it's very important to get your blood work done, by the way. If you're on TRT or you plan on getting on TRT, if you don't have a doctor that makes you do your blood work every 3 to 4 months, then get rid of that doctor because they don't give a damn about you. All right, your blood work shows everything that you might need to say, hey, you might need to have to scale it back a little bit or increase it. Bottom line is blood work is very important. Make sure you're doing it if you're on TRT. And yeah, that's it, peeps. That is the video. That's the video. A lot of stuff has happened these past 6 months. I lost some weight. My face structure, I don't know if you can tell, but it's leaner. Okay, peeps, it's leaner. When you have low T, your face becomes a goddamn oval. Okay, your chiseledness, okay, goes away, and it just becomes a goddamn circle. Okay, because you have low T. That's what happens. Now all my cheekbones are getting tight again, and all my muscular, I don't know, details in my face are starting to come back, unlike they were when I first started. All right, so yeah, it's not just to lose the weight for me; it's the fact that my testosterone's high again. That's what it is. All right, peeps, that's the video. I'm sorry. Like and subscribe. J-Rock Fitness. Peace out.